If we talk about big-name girl groups in the K-pop industry, apart from the groups from Big 3, SM, JYP, and YG, G-Friend must be one of them. A group from a small company that nobody knows called Source Music. But now they have become one of the most successful girl groups. How is this possible? Back then, Source Music debuted a group named Glam with the other company called Big Hit. But how are these two companies related? The answer is that the CEO of both companies are friends, very close friends. So they decided to create their first girl group together. But shortly after the debut, the group disbanded due to the scandal of a member. There were several other groups such as Mio and 88, all of them didn't go well and disbanded shortly after. Next, Source Music, which at that time had a small office in the basement of a building, decided to produce its own girl group. Kim So-jong, she attended Hanlim Multi-Art High School, modeling faculty. She also enjoyed dancing and becoming a member of a cheerleading team. Next, she joined DSP Media and trained there for 3.5 years. The company really wanted to show her to the world. They called her to every photo shoot and filming session of the company. She was also featured in Rainbow music video and appeared on the variety show as well. But her beloved CEO of DSP Media suffered from a stroke. He couldn't work anymore. This caused the company to struggle quite a lot. Many schedules were postponed. Eventually, Kim So-jong decided to leave the company and moving to Source Music. Jong Yerin, just like many young girls, during her childhood, she was a big fan of K-pop artists, namely SHINee and Girls' Generation. When she was in 5th grade, she dreamed of becoming a singer. However, her parents were strongly against her desire and yelled at her. But thanks to her brother, he managed to persuade her parents. Finally, they allowed Yerin to pursue her dream. She attended the School of Performing Art and auditioned for various companies such as Fantagio and Cube. She then moved to Source Music afterward. Kim Yi-won. She comes from a pretty wealthy family. Her father is the president of a well-known dentist company. And because of this, she had attended an English preschool as a kid, making her one of the members who can speak English fluently.
6 French fries with animal style and 3 Coke.
She also enjoyed watching Disney cartoon as a child. But if we talk about what she really wants to do in the future, she still doesn't know it until fate came along. One day, when she was on her way to dinner, Source Music CEO spotted her. He then rushed to his car to bring a business card and inviting her to an audition. She decided to join the audition and became a trainee at Source Music. Jong Yoon-bi, during her childhood, she was diagnosed with LCH, a rare immunity disorder where the body produces an excess amount of white blood cells. But with regular treatment, she has been 100% cured. She then joined a dance class at Crazy Dance Academy, where she met Hwang Yoon-bi. Hwang Yoon-bi, when she was a kid, she did quite a lot of works in the entertainment industry. Appearing in the kids' variety show, being a model for kids' school uniform.
안녕하세요. 저는 10살 황은비입니다. 저는 항상 저도 모르게 이런 표정을 짓고 있어서 항상 눈이 아파요.
She also joined Crazy Dance Academy, where she met a friend with the same name Jong Yoon-bi. Since then, they became best friends. After a while, they both have to be separated. For Jong Yoon-bi, although she really enjoyed singing and dancing. Interestingly, she became a child actress and featured in various dramas. She couldn't give up her dream of becoming an idol. She then joined Lone Entertainment and trained there for a while before taking a break and continue her regular study according to her family's wish. Hwang Yoon-bi continued to pursue the dream of becoming kid singer, joining another dance team, and keep training. At one point she decided to give up on her dream for a while because she got tired. She continued her normal school life until 6th grade, however, she thought she still couldn't fully give up her childhood dream. She then became a trainee at Big Hit Entertainment, trained there for several years before moving to Lone Entertainment. Chae Yoona, she really enjoyed writing lyrics and singing when she was young.
When you keep me, when you hold me, 늘 곁에 있었구나. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
She auditioned at Cube, and being a trainee there, she appeared on a K-pop survival show called K-Pop Star 1.
눈물처럼 내 그대가 흘러.
One of the judges, CEO Yang, said you are a great singer for your age and have a promising dancing skill. On the other hand, CEO Park of JYP said the opposite.
모두들
which made her got eliminated right in the first round. After that, she becoming a trainee at Lone Entertainment, where she met Hwang Eun-bi. Both of them then moved to Source Music. At this point, the preparation was almost done. Their dream of becoming K-pop star almost come true. An unexpected situation occurred when two trainees suddenly disappear and escape from the practice schedule. Now, the original debut date was postponed. The rest of the members were worried about their uncertain future. The staff was working tirelessly to find the last member to join the group. Until fate came along again, when one of the staff who used to work at Lone Entertainment contacted Jong Eun-bi. As soon as Hwang Eun-bi heard the name, all the memories from the old day came to her mind. A friend who let her slept over whenever the class ended late. A friend who let her borrow pajamas. A friend who she hasn't met for a long time. As you know, Source Music was a small company, which means the funding is quite limited. The delayed schedule caused a lot of financial problems to the CEO. Now, what to do? The CEO couldn't do anything but mortgage his house to get some money and keep the group going. The company decided to debut a group consisting of 6 members. Kim So-jong, debut with the state name, So-won, which means wish. Jong Ye-rin, with the name, Ye-rin. Jong Eun-bi, debut with the name, Yoon-ha, which means galaxy. Chae Yoona, with the name, Yuju. Hwang Eun-bi, debut with the name, Shin-bi, means mystery. And Kim Yi-won, with the name, Omji, which means thumb. 15 January 2015, G-Friend or Yeoja Chingu debuted with their first album Season of Glass and title track Blast B. The album has sold 500 units in the first week. This isn't too bad for a newly debuted group. The real bad comes next. At that time, a lot of K-pop fans called them Girls' Generation wannabe. Some were saying that their outfit looks cheap. The worst thing is when people started criticizing members' appearance. Some said that they are ugly, fat, pig face. Where people usually targeted Omji. As a new group, having to deal with this kind of thing must be a nightmare for all of them. In terms of sales volume, although it is acceptable, it is not enough. At that time, most of the money was put into the album production, and the CEO had almost no money left. What he could do was to borrow some money from his family members to continue the group activity. The CEO had bet everything on the next comeback. If the next comeback fails, the group might have to get disbanded. G-Friend returned with their second album, Flower Bud, and the title track Me Gustas Tu, which mean I Like You in Spanish. The album debuted at number 6 on GAN Digital Chart. 6 September 2015, G-Friend performed at SBS Love FM concert. At that time, the rain poured down before the performance began, which led to a slippery stage. According to Yuju, there were also a lot of bugs on the stage. As a result, several members fell multiple times. After the video was published, the video went viral and received huge attention from the public, being watched more than 2 million times in less than a few days. People praised them for their professionalism. No matter how many times they collapse, they managed to get up and keep dancing until the end of the song. G-Friend gained a lot of fame from this incident, making the song Me Gustas Tu remains in Melon Top 100 for 63 weeks. The longest in the group's history until today. G-Friend released their third album Snowflakes with the title song named Rough. The song debuted on number 2 of the GAN Digital Chart for 2 weeks before topped the chart the following week. And remained number 1 for 2 consecutive weeks. And due to their signature sound, powerful dance moves, and incredible synchronization, G-Friend won the first trophy from the music show. And won a total of 15 trophies at the end of this era. Their song, Rough, stayed in the top 10 charts for 7 weeks, becoming the most downloaded song of 2016 with 1,903,126 downloads and streamed 98,910,973 times that year. Won 8 additional awards from the end-year music shows. That is the end of their school trilogy.